Hello students, good morning. Today we are going to see about status of women in India through the ages, history, unit 8. Introduction. The position of women was not uniform in all periods, differ with regional variations. In ancient India, particularly early Vedic period, women enjoy equal rights. During the British period, many social religious reformers like Rajaram Mohan Rai, Dayananda Saraswati, Keshu Sadrab Sen, Ishwara Chandra Vidyasagar, Pandit Ramabai, Dr. Muthulakshmi Ammayar, Jyoti Rao Baul, Periyar and Dr. Dharmabal were the prominent leaders who fought for the upliftment of women. The position of women. First one ancient period, second one medieval period, and third one British period. First one ancient period. In the ancient inter-civilization of India, evidences show the worship of the mother goddess. During the latter Vedic age, witnessed a traditional development in the status of woman, restricting her role in the social life except in the performance of religious sacrifices. Sati became the popular during the latter Vedic period, where the widows either choose for themselves or were forced to jump into the fire of husband. Next one you see medieval period. During the medieval period and the support from many social levels such as sati, child marriage, female infanticide, parda system and slavery. Widow remarriage was rare. Devadasi system was in practice in some parts of India. Female education was informal. Girls usually had the lesson from the parents in their childhood. Next one you see British period. In the beginning of 19th century, female literacy was extremely low when compared to male literacy. The Christian missionaries were the first to set up the Calcutta Female Juvenile Society in 1819. And then the Bathon School was founded in 1849 by J.E.D. Bathon, who was the president of the Council of Education in Calcutta. Next one you say major social evils. First one female infanticide, female foeticide and child marriage, sati, devadasi system. First one female infanticide. Female infanticide was another inhuman practice affecting the 19th century Indian society. Therefore, immediately after the birth, the female infants were being killed. Female foeticide. Female foeticide is also an inhuman practice which cuts across the caste, creed, class and regional boundaries. Next one you say child marriage. Child marriage was prevalent among the tribes. In 1846, the minimum marriageable age for a girls was only 10 years. It was fixed the minimum marriageable age of girls at 14 and boys at 18. Next one sati. Sati, which means self-immolence of the widows and the funeral pyre of her husband. In the early years of 19th century, sati was in practice in various parts of Bengal, Western India and Southern India. Next one you see Devadasi system. The word Devadasi means servant of God. Dancing girls dedicated to the service of God in a temple. Devadasi system is a social evil. Dr. Muthulakshmi Ammayar, who was the first woman doctor in India, dedicated herself for the cause of abolishing the cruel practice of Devadasi system from Tamil Nadu. Role of social reformers. First one you see Rajaram Mohan Rai. The first was the abolition of sati by law on the humanitarian grounds. He also protected against the child marriage and female infanticide. Next one you see Ishwara Chandra Vidyasagar. Ishwara Chandra Vidyasagar carried on the movement for the female education, widow remarriage and abolition of polygamy in Bengal. Next one you say Gandhaguri Veerashalingam. He published a journal Viveka Vardhani. He opened the first girls' school in 1874. Next one you see M.G. Ranade. In 1869, Rana joined the Widow Remarriage Association and encouraged widow remarriage and female education and opposed child marriage. B.M. Malabari. In 1884, B.M. Malabari, a journalist, started a movement for the abolition of child marriage. Periyar E.V.R. Periyar E.V.R. was one of the greatest social reformers of Tamil Nadu. He advocated women education, widow remarriage, and intercaste marriage, and opposed child marriage. Next one you see, women in the freedom movement. Velu Nachiyar of Sivaganga fought violently against the British and restored her rule in Sivaganga. Begum Hazrat Mahal and Rani Lakshmibai of Jhansi led an armed revolt of 1857 against the British. Conclusion. In this lesson, you can understand the position of women, major social evils, role of social reformers, women in the freedom movement. Thank you, students. Let's see a new class and next week. Thank you.